one can rescue you from your own shadow and fix your own tires. You can walk out the door alone. The illusion is over. A lot of us know this feeling. There is a very specific kind of silence that happens when you step across invisible line. Nobody really warns you about that quiet gap between the world you left behind and the world you are trying to build from scratch. You show up with suitcase full of memories, a manual of unwritten rules and stubborn kind of discipline, not just to survive, but because you need to prove you actually belong in a space that doesn't even know your name yet. And all it starts with the standards you hold yourself to. You show up, you follow every single step. Think about how many people arrive with good degrees and real careers behind them, only to find themselves working in cleaning, construction, or manual trades just to get foothold. You do whatever it takes. You're following the rules, keeping the quiet ambitions alive underneath. Outwardly, you manage, but inside, you're carrying a whole ocean of emotion. People see a calm exterior, but they don't see the sheer endurance it takes to keep your heart soft in a new environment that keeps telling you to harden up. You find yourself leaning over in a quiet moment just to catch your breath, digging holes in the dirt or climbing up high to fix something for somebody else. And you'll gladly do it because you have to work. But in the background, you keep going because you genuinely believe tomorrow might bring something better, a real chance to move forward. When you look ahead, there are just paths and doors everywhere. Some opportunities hit the spot and push you forward, while others lead to dead ends. But when you're right in the thick of it, you don't even have the luxury of worrying about precious time. You just take whatever comes. Every single day, you're figuring out how to get to something better. Sometimes just having your ID or small break means everything. All you really want is to find a way to make a living, keep moving, and dodge those wrong choices that could make a already hard situation even worse. Eventually, you run into the wall. The institutions, the paperwork, the bureaucracy. The system doesn't care about your past or what you left behind. It's just called rules and procedures. To get through it, you have to grow a sharp edge. You learn to cut through the red tape with clear, unblinking logic just to protect yourself and keep going. Because at the end of the day, no one is going to hand you anything. You have to build your whole foundation brick by brick with your own hands through pure daily grind. Imagine walking away from everything you knew. Maybe your old credentials don't ever transfer, and you have to start all over. You're older, but you feel like you're suddenly back at 15 years old, trying to figure it out what you want your life to be from scratch. You aren't just dealing with massive changes. You're surrounded by totally new faces, and when you're sitting alone in the quiet room, the isolation is heavy. You have to learn who to trust, who is actually worth your time, how to blend in, and how to carve out your own small, honest living. Immigrant. Immigrant. I travel, I walk, I move, I cross the land with nothing but all left behind. A heavy air where no one knows your name and every rule written on the blind. I climb to dig, to build upon the stone. There is nobody, you're alone. You're a cook chef, dishwasher, contractor, dog walker, bartender in the pubs, house cleaner, babysit, days and nights. You trade your history for a humble pair of hands, with quiet hope that tomorrow understands. No one hands you the keys to start anew. It isn't just change that breaks the view. You're someone who wouldn't know you can be. You build, you take care of others, you're a planter, you speak more than one language, and you still seem below the average. It's finding truth behind a stranger's door, all to build a stable floor. Immigrant.